So I can only come to like this part until 3:07 because I have to go rally.
No worries, no worries.
All right, I'll be back after that.
Okay.
Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
No complaints?
Yay.
It is. So is this the thing that starts at Shenley Plaza?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
At 5.
I never knew that had a name.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people didn't know it was named Shenley Plaza.
I've called it Flagstaff Hill since I came to Pittsburgh 30 years ago. I think that may be what Pitt students call it.
Yeah. Is Britt coming?
She is. I gather some of that is hers.
I didn't want to, sit here because I knew it was going to leave. So
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Rose will be a little late. We have just, actually, I think we finished most of Lesson 11, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we'll have questions, and then we'll do a quick review, and then we'll do the million.
I haven't eaten all day pretty much out of just pure stress.
Oh, really? Stress?
Yeah. Because I'm leading the whole rally today.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah. And it's so funny because it all happened because, last week, I was kind of like, hey, we should do a small little rally or get-together. And I just put it on Facebook, and 1,000 people responded within the week.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was a lot more than I signed up for. But I'm excited.
Yeah, it is. It's exciting. No, I think everybody will be, because everybody's coming for a good cause and will have, be sort of like-minded, it won't be hard to organize people.
Yeah.
They'll be enthusiastic about being there. Oh, that's fantastic. How are things in Fort Worth? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was on mute. What do you ask?
That's okay. Say again?
Did you say something?
Yeah, I was just wondering how things are in Fort Worth. Well, we're just sort of waiting for Rose and Britt to get here.
Fort Worth, the weather, which is my normal complaint, it's okay right now. I like it.
Oh, good. Has it gone down below 70 or something?
I think it's in the 60s right now. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. It feels good.
How many kids do you have in this class?
I don't even know what it is here. 40 maybe? 40 something?
Yeah. Cold.
While we're waiting, I'm going to try something out here. I need to see. Oh. There's one more thing I have to hook up so that we can hear. What it is that I need to.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Rose. I'm looking for a wire.
It's like I don't see anyone. I just saw your hand.
Where are the tech guys?
Never here when you need them, I guess.
Right. Right. No, well, they asked if I needed them, and I foolishly said no.
Nice.
But I know where to find them. So since we're still waiting for Britt, I'm going to go see if I can get a tech assist here. It's only a couple doors down. I'll be right back. Oh, what is it? Over here. Who needs a tech guy? Well, I do, because that's not going to reach.
Hey, Joan.
Yep.
What rally were you putting on later today?
We're doing a Pittsburgh students for police accountability rally.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And you just organized that by accident?
Yeah, it was so frustrating. Not frustrating, it's cool, but yeah, it was supposed to be like 20 people really, and then yeah, we're expecting anywhere from like 800 to 1,000 people. So
Nice.
yeah, it's crazy.
That's way more than you asked for.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jones is a mover and a shaker here.
I try.
Which reminds me, you and I have something to discuss Monday.
Okay.
It's a good thing.
Okay.
Is it there? It is there.
It is. They're all wrapped up there.
Well, geez. So they get for being tidy. No wonder I couldn't
Yeah,
find
I'll figure
it.
out where they were.
So while we're getting set up, does anybody have any problems with the words in lesson 11? We have one lesson left to do, and there is no homework assignment over the weekend because I just figure it's getting close to the end of the term for a lot of people, and you have probably several other things to do.
I have 8 concerts in the next 2 weeks.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
I've forgotten. Are you singing or playing?
Singing.
Singing. Oh, wow. How was
I'm
the
so
etymology
busy.
exam? How was your exam? Your exam?
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
Oh, right. We wanted to be speaker out. Okay. We're just, let's see.
Actually, if you want, you can just click on your speaker, and then just,
Oh, okay. Perfect.
yeah, so you're good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No problem. Let me know if you need
I could have looked in
anything
the bag, couldn't I? I didn't think about that.
else. Have fun. You want me to close this door?
Sure. This is secret information. No one is supposed to know it. But okay, so any questions on 11? Any of the words there? I don't think I had any problems with them, but. That should be okay. That being the case, I thought we would do a quick review. Is everybody in Adobe Connect who wants to be?
Eh.
Yeah, if you don't need to be, if you can see this, then you don't really.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. What the hell is it to do? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it looks really awesome.
Sorry, it was bleeding all over my skirt.
Oh
so
my
I had to
goodness.
go clean it.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you
Yeah,
did.
it often happens when they color it. Like, since it's so much. Yeah.
Mercy me.
My
I-
friend got like a whole back tattoo.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it took him like 3
Yeah,
months to get
that's
everything
so much.
finished.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I could never. It was like so.
Okay, so take a deep breath, everyone, and we'll just do a quick review of what's going to be on the exam from Chapter 11.
What's the exam?
It's another one of these exciting things. So, first of all, we know that air enters the body through what two orifices? The mouth and the nose, correct. So Joan starts us off momentarily. At the first of
Both
the square.
nostrils?
You could put both nostrils if you want, left and right nostril.
Would you accept that?
Of course, it's true. I would have to. It first passes through the blank on its way to the voice box. So where's it going?
Are we just calling out?
Yeah, we have never done that before. I
don't know what we're doing, so.
Yeah, I don't either. So we'll go around. We'll go to we start with Joan, where air's going in through the nose and mouth, also through both nostrils, if you like, and then to Rose for where it goes next on its way to the voice box.
It goes through the pharynx.
Exactly.
Right?
Through the pharynx, and then basically the voice box. We'll give this to Robert.
Does it sound like pharynx?
It does. It rhymes,
Yes.
in fact.
Okay, larynx then.
Good. Excellent guess.
Hello,
Yeah.
Robert.
And the larynx, of course, is the organ where the what are situated?
The voice boxes.
Okay. Or vocal cords.
Yeah.
Either way.
The vocal cords.
Got it. Yeah, vocal cords is what I was looking for. Next, Joan, it passes through the blank or windpipe.
Trachea.
Exactly.
Oh, which is the thing that they cut.
Right, for a tracheotomy, which, as you now
Trachea.
know, is insertion into the trachea. That's a good thing to know. You can save somebody's life in nothing flat if you know how to do that.
But it's like
if
you
do it
have
wrong?
to do it well.
Right. You don't just get out a fountain pen. Yeah, you have to
Lovely.
be careful. Yeah,
Wonderful
but
idea.
it can be done with a fountain pen, actually, if they tell
What?
us all that. Yeah, no kidding, because fountain pen or any kind of pen that has a hollow tube, you can actually use that in a pinch. That's not going to be your tool of choice, but
What about like a bendy straw?
it's probably not going to go in. It'll bend, so it won't
Not
work.
a bendy.
Maybe.
Like a Capri Sun straw would work better.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
If it saves somebody's life, use whatever you got to use. So we've gone through the trachea, and we're rapidly losing consciousness here. We're into the left and right. I forget where we were. That would be probably Rose.
The bronchi.
The bronchi. Thank you for pronouncing it the way a Roman would have done. Okay, from here we go to the smaller bronchi, which Robert would be what?
The bronchiole.
Very good. And then finally into little sacs, Britt, which are called?
Capillaries.
Those aren't the sacs.
You're right, I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
There are capillaries wrapped around them.
That's right.
It's the,
Which is- Yes.
Uh-huh.
I'll pronounce it quite that, but I know what you mean. It's the mini caves in Latin. So those are the alveoli.
Oh, right.
All right.
Mini caves. I love that.
And that's right. Well, that's what I mean.
It's
And
so
from here,
great, though.
Oxygen enters the blood via tiny vessels called
That's the capillary.
That's the capillaries, right? Which I mean, there would be no point in having the alveoli without the capillaries there to pick up that oxygenated blood. Then, remember, we have various respiratory disorders that you made us expert on last time. So, what is the etymology of diphtheria? What does the word mean?
Leather.
Leather.
Sack.
Not
No.
exactly. Ia. You know.
Leather condition.
Leather condition.
Sorry, I don't know why I went for sack.
I don't know either, but it's all okay.
Covers the membrane.
Right. So why is it called?
Because
Diphtheria?
it's like there's like a leather. It's like a false. Like it means
Yes.
like, there's
Membrane.
like a membrane that covers the like pus parts of the canals, and then they swell up and you can't breathe.
Ooh.
Right.
Yeah, they're mucus membranes.
It's like the mucus parts of it. Where,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, the mucus membranes are
the knife, and
covered.
then it's like,
And then it turns into.
Right.
and then
Right.
you die.
Bad things happen.
It can actually be fatal, although it isn't always, I guess. So, let's see, emphysema. I don't remember who did that one, but that was me. That's why I don't remember.
Nice.
Because I went to my college class right after this and did all of them. Yeah. So emphysema. Anybody remember what that is? Emphysema.
Swelling? No, blood.
It's like
No, swelling.
something like inflate. Was it inflated or something?
Yeah. I mean, M
And
is
then, oh
in.
right, it's when the lungs like they like inflate, but then they like lose their plasticity, so they can't like push it back out again. So you
Right.
just kind of like
Oh yeah.
Right.
Limp like.
You end up sort of panting, basically, if you don't do something about it. There are medications.
Breathe.
Right. You can't expel enough of the carbon dioxide, and you can't inhale enough oxygen to get what your body needs.
Are we not playing a game today?
We are playing a game today.
We're just
Aw,
reviewing.
cute.
Yeah, because I want to make sure that you get these right. And some of this stuff might actually be on the game.
I studied all the disorders while I was getting my tattoo.
Outstanding.
People in the tattoo parlor were like, "What the hell?"
Wait, you
is
got a
that?"
tattoo?
I did.
It's so cool.
Nice. Now, what is it?
What is it?
Oh, hey.
I'm averting my eyes.
I can't really tell, but
It's like all of this.
I'll take
Wow.
a picture and put it on Facebook.
It's so cool.
how big is it?
It's like the size of my hand, maybe
Nice.
bigger.
Bigger than
Two hands.
So what is it?
It's a bunny.
Why am I not surprised?
Okay, who did influenza? Speaking of nothing.
Oh, I did.
Oh, do you remember what it means and why it means that?
It was like flowing
Yes.
influx,
Exactly
influenza.
right. Yeah, right. But why call it something like that?
Because it rains from the sky. That was people used to think that it came
Right.
from the
They
sky.
thought it just sort of rained down on you from the sky, flowed down. Marvelous. And I think Rose had anthrax. I don't know why I remember that. Could be wrong.
Oh, because we all Googled the burning coals.
Right, because you all wanted to see what it was like.
Yeah, the carbuncles. I'm trying to remember the etymology. Oh, it's for coal. It was
Right.
because the color of it is like coal.
Exactly.
Like a burning coal.
Right, but just
Rose.
there's always somebody on the exam who tells me that it's caused by inhaling coal. That's black lung. It's a completely different thing. It's called anthracosis, but we're not going to do that at all. So,
Kind of like silicosis.
Like what? Like silicosis.
Silicosis. Stonecutters, like long quarriers disease.
Right.
I live in an old quarry, so I know about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Anthracosis is more common here than silicosis because
Yeah.
it was coal.
I'm just kind of imagining like your house just in the middle of this like rock quarry.
It's not in the middle of the quarry itself, but there's
Yeah.
like rock all around that they did
Like I'm
quarry.
just imagining, like quarry where it's like really built down into the ground, and then there's Rose's house.
There are several
I
of
thought it
those
was like a
nearby.
cave
Mine is
in
not
the
in the
side
middle
of
of
the
it.
Like an alveolus on the side. I guess that was
Speaking of which-
sorry. I know that was bad, but that's what you pay me for, right? Tell bad jokes. Tuberculosis. It must have been you who had tuberculosis, Joan, so to speak.
Tuberculosis is like it's caused by lesions of the lung tissues, and the lesions are collections of cells, and the cells are called tubercles,
Right.
which is where tuberculosis comes from.
And tubercles are what precisely? I mean,
Tubercles are
etymologically speaking.
little swelling.
little swellings, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. They don't feel.
Consumption.
Let's see. How do we get? That's good. Now all I have to do is figure out how to get to the actual game that we are going to play. Let's open that first.
Can I go first? And then maybe talk to Miss Klein about my college essay real quick and then come back?
And then yes, because Joan needs to be gone in about. Maybe Joan should go first.
I just have to go set up. There's a 5.
Well, actually, if you go first, you'll be done before Joan has to leave. So that'll work.
Okay.
Robert's the phone a friend, and that leaves. It may just be you and me when it's all done.
No, I'll come back. Like,
She'll
I'll
come
be
back.
back.
Good. Okay, so let's see. How do I do this? To make sure that I open both. There we go. We have to have who wants 11. Be up there. All right. Let's see if we get any noise.
What? That was loud.
Sorry. It was loud here, too. There we go. Okay.
Bigger for us.
Yeah. I want to get through this before. Okay. Is that really loud on your end?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
kind of. Just a bit.
I don't know what I just did. I think I turned it off altogether. That's okay. I'm trying to make it larger so they can see it here.
Nope. Yay, there it is.
There it is. Okay.
All right.
So this is Brit.
One. Yes.
For $100.
And 100.
Sorry.
Oh, hey.
So, the new rules, by the way. Oh, can you see it? The new rules are that you get to use each one of the helps one time, and if you miss one, you get to go on anyway, because we're going to do all the questions. So there's no harm, no foul if you miss. Let's see if she's right.
I'm definitely right.
True enough. Okay, so 1 point, y'all.
Good job, team.
Okay, are we nervous enough?
I'm
That rumbling sound there.
The noise, though, yeah.
You have no idea how much I was sweating last time. It was nuts.
All right, Britt, here it is. Which disease was thought to flow down from the heavens onto its victim?
Hey.
Well, we have to wait for it, because we have a television audience at home watching.
You're right, I'm sorry. Sorry, television audience.
Okay, so I guess you don't need any help, right?
Influenza.
Influenza. She's right again. 2 points. I hope I made up some hard questions.
I just studied these because I knew that you would put them on here.
There we go.
Yes, I knew this one.
Spirogram is a record of
Yes,
what?
definitely the spirals.
Spirals.
Insect
Totally
bites.
spirals.
Pressure. Breathing.
Deep breathing.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Darn.
No, it's spirals actually.
Okay, this is too easy. I have to go back and rework the final now.
No, that's okay.
Uh-oh.
Of
Guys,
course, I'm
hem and
joking.
haw a little bit more.
Right. Where does inhaled oxygen enter the capillaries, bronchi, bronchioles, or the pharynx?
I'm going
You see, she's sweating.
Hey, it was capillaries.
I'm happy because she's having trouble. Let's see if she's right. And she did it without help. A pox. Okay.
So is it still my turn or is it someone else's?
This is your last one.
Okay. Ready?
Remember, you have all kinds of help out
Ready? I can do all three.
there. Where are the vocal cords? Wait. The larynx.
Oh shit. Recall.
The esophagus. The sinuses.
Might as well ask everybody.
Okay, you want to ask the cloth?
Yeah.
What does the cloth think?
What is the what? Like, all of us?
Sorry.
Larynx.
Don't think
Larynx.
larynx?
Yeah.
Larynx.
Okay. Alright.
That's your final answer.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yay.
I actually finally watched the show for a few minutes on YouTube to see what it was like.
Alright, I'm gonna get this.
Okay.
Alright, real quick.
So that's 5 points for 5. I thought this would be harder. What's wrong with you people?
Right before though.
Right. So this is Joan before she goes to her rally.
Because I was ready and I look at you, Bobby. Looking at you.
Okay. So are you ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Very good. Okay, so which word refers to a condition that belongs to not properly deflate? Bronchitis, laryngitis, tuberculosis, or emphysema?
D.
Emphysema. Is that your final answer?
I just like seeing it makes a sad face. It's like
Okay. Well done. So that's 6 points altogether so far. That is, by the way, I updated everything I had. On the grade, sorry to stop right in the middle of the game, but there are 2 people who have not taken quiz 9, and that's fine, especially if you need them to be your drop grade. So
wait, am I one of those people?
I don't know.
Oh, good.
So I don't want to.
Wait, I don't remember.
Me neither.
I'm pretty sure I took it.
4 of us.
Yeah. It's only 4. So if you didn't take it, that can be your low grade. You don't have to take it.
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I took it.
I'm pretty sure you took it too. But it's no harm, no foul. It doesn't turn into a 0 if you didn't take it. It just became, well, it becomes your lowest grade, which is a 0, which gets dropped and doesn't affect your grade. So if you haven't taken quiz 9, you don't have to. All you have to do is ace the final, but we'll work on that next week. In fact, we're working on that right now. So, Joan, the next one.
Sorry for interrupting again, but I'm pretty sure I took it, but you didn't put it into. I don't see it, so.
You won't see it because I wanted to make sure everybody had taken it. Everybody wanted to take it, took it, but I will sometime over the weekend I'll make it visible.
Just wondering.
You did fine, Rose. No worries.
Okay.
Directly behind the nose and mouth lies which organ of the respiratory? The larynx, the lungs, the pharynx, or the esophagus? Which one? Pharynx. Final answer. Jawohl. Okay. 7 points. Yeah, I just can't deal with speaking one language all day long. So.
I feel you.
Okay. I knew you would, Rose. Okay, so for 8,000 big ones, what is the name for the tiny sacs of the lungs that pass oxygen to bloodstream? Alveoli, bronchi, bronchioles, capillaries, or versiculi? E? Final answer?
No.
A. Final answer? Remember, you have help. You can ask, you can phone a friend who happens to be in Fort Worth.
Okay, I'm going to phone a friend.
Okay.
Oh boy. I'm looking for it.
It's there. I see it. I saw it before.
It better be there. I'm going to write to Dunmore and Flesher if it's not.
The dog picture.
Tiny sack. At least in this game you have plenty of music to keep you excited.
It's Savioli. Look, if I phone a friend over there, I can't find it.
That's what she thinks. We're going to let Robert confirm or deny.
Hold on.
Yeah, right.
Pretty sure it's there.
Wait, on the first page?
I don't know. I don't know what page it's on.
I think she's. Hold on. I think she's right.
I'll go with that.
Okay, we're going with alveoli. We have someone who knows here.
What?
We're playing
This question?
We're playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, awesome. Okay. What's the name of the tiny sacs and alveoli?
Right. That's what Joan was thinking. So
Yeah,
we'll see if it's right.
Yeah.
She is.
There we go. So we're up to $16,000. Don't ask me how I'm going to get to this. I'm going to pay them off on a teacher's salary, but. Okay, Joan, for $16,000, but no pressure. Which respiratory disorder is named for a leathery membrane that develops tuberculosis, diphtheria, or pneumonia?
C.
D, diphtheria. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Ah, she's right. Surprise. All right, and this is your last one for $32,000. Everyday English word for whooping cough, gullet, windpipe.
D, right? I'm asking you.
Is that your final answer?
D, right?
You can ask the class if you want to. You can still do that one.
Since they're not screaming no, right?
One wrong answer I should have put in there is horse or untamed horse, right?
True. I think D.
You think D? Okay. Let's see. Bravissima. There we go. So that is a total of 10 points so far. And that brings us to Rose. Oh, first we have to be congratulated.
Lovely.
All right, Rose. It's all depending on you, but there's no pressure here.
Totally.
For $64,000.
They're probably.
What is pneumonaraphy? Feature of the lung. Long, thin finger. A respiratory disorder. Another name for the alveoli.
I think it's a suture of the lung. A.
That's your final answer.
Yes.
Right you are. Okay, so that's what, 11 points. Okay. For $125,000, a quarter of a, no, it's not quite a quarter, it's an eighth of $1,000,000. I majored in Latin, what can I tell you? Oropharynx is located behind which body part? The nose, the mouth, the heart, or the heart?
Apparently you have two hearts.
The instructor was asleep at the switches while he was making up. Okay.
Either the nose or the mouth. Probably the mouth, but yeah.
Beginning of the word.
Mouth.
Say again.
B.
B. Final answer.
Yes.
Correct, you are. Because of oral.
Yeah.
Okay, now for a $250,000. I can do that much math on a good day.
Screaming about.
What is the correct diminutive of bronchus? Bronchical?
Bronchical. Totally bronchical.
I wanted to be that. It's bronchical.
Yeah, it's totally bronchical. D.
D is right.
Bronchial.
Those are fun to make up, I tell you.
History.
Bronchical.
Good luck. Good. Go ahead.
You want me to bring some of them?
So what is the name tuberculosis?
Nerve roots. Definitely nerve roots.
We shouldn't have reviewed this, right?
No, wait, food poisoning. Go for food poisoning.
I go for animal.
Wait. Well, it's the abnormal stuff. So, cell clusters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm supposed to say, is that your final answer? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah, like abnormal tubes can actually like throw you off a little bit because you think tuberculosis. So.
Right. Yes. See, I never know how far in that direction to go, but next year I'll go further. Yes, right.
Yeah.
Have a good rally. Which of the following refers to a fat esophagosis,
Definitely esophagitis.
esophagitis, esophagismus, esophagosis?
Can I ask the class what you guys think?
I just want to phone a friend.
Yeah. What do you guys think? All of you. What do you?
This is your one job.
I'm asking the class, all of you.
Yeah, I haven't been good at my one job so far.
Yeah, I know. Come on, man.
Oh boy.
Do you know it, Britt? I don't know this one.
Well, if you can,
I can eliminate stuff.
I think it might be C, but I'm not sure.
That's what I was thinking. I think it's C, but I wanted to let's eliminate just in case.
See if you can eliminate some.
It's definitely not B or D.
Yeah, I know. It's obviously not B or D. It's most likely not A. So it's most likely C, but I'm not positive.
All right. Well,
Let's just go with C.
All right, we're going with C.
For $1 million,
Robert just
then.
can't.
Let's see.
I'm trying so hard.
Rob, I don't think you are.
Should we give him a minute?
Really
Can
am.
I do it?
Yeah, sure.
I'm pretty sure it's here.
Mine
I'll grab mine too.
I mean, so does mine. I just did
Oh,
my
that's right.
backpack.
I'll grab mine too. I'm pretty sure it's C, so.
I don't know.
We didn't do that.
Right. Music just goes on.
It's irritating.
I know it. I know it.
I still think it's C.
Did you find it?
No, I didn't, but I'm lazy.
I love it. Good.
I'm lazy and I'm pretty sure it's C.
Oh, did we not do esophagus?
We did do it. That was last time.
It doesn't matter. Esophagus is in all of them, so.
Right. So we know that the esophagus part is right.
I still think it's.
Well, you're the one who's playing, so is that your final answer?
Sure.
There we go. Wow, you guys
Say
got
about-
all 15.
so proud of us. Thanks for all your help, Robert.
Poor Robert.
Killing it over here.
He's doing his best. Okay, so I would suggest that what we do is this. We look one last time at not the respiratory system, but the cardiovascular system.
Oh, God.
Right, that's why. And see, and then call it a day. I'm thinking of going over to that there, which is called your rally now.
Are you going to the rally?
I might very well do it.
We're having a student rally against police brutality.
Cool. I approve.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing, actually.
And it was organized by some of the students here, so
Nice.
I'm excited.
No, sorry, that's the wrong one. Never mind.
It was lesson 10.
That's right. Remember, I'm very, very old. So there we go. So can everybody see the PowerPoint coming up?
Yeah, well.
I didn't put it in Adobe Connect, but I could share my screen that way. Share my screen. And that's going to be share. Okay, so you should be able to see it now. All right. Once quickly through this, and we'll be done. So, beginning of the left ventricle, the blood passes through what valve? Anybody who knows?
Sorry.
Totally have open book if you want.
Left ventricle.
Aortic
right.
semilunar valve.
Aortic semilunar, and it of course passes then, Robert, into the
Aorta.
aorta. Very good.
Wait, what?
From here, it doth pass into the body's system of larger blood vessels, Britt, called the
Arteries?
arteries, exactly. For instance, which arteries that supply blood to the muscles of the heart and are shaped like and are on the heart, so they're called the heart ones. Right. Exactly.
The way you said that was just really funny.
Coronary arteries?
The coronary arteries, right. You can be glad I won't be there when you take the final, because I would not be any help to you. From here, the blood passes to the smaller ducts called Rose.
Arterioles.
Arterioles, exactly. And then, Robert, into the little tiny things which are so microscopic that sometimes only one blood cell can pass through at a time.
Capillaries?
Precisely.
Yay!
Next, Britt, the blood passes into the blank and then into the larger ducts. So we go from the capillaries into...
Isn't it more capillaries?
It's, well, for a minute, maybe, but then it has to go out of the capillaries sooner or later. These are not microscopic, but they're smaller. They're smaller than veins. But larger than capillaries. Think diminutive.
Venicles.
Close. It should be venicles, darn it, but it's venules.
I was really close with that.
Venuli, as they said in ancient Rome. Okay, such as let's see, this is Rose, which brings the blood from the parts above the diaphragm.
So, wait, what? Oh.
This is
Okay, yeah, superior vena cava.
Superior vena cava, and Robert, the one that brings blood from parts below the diaphragm.
Inferior.
There you go. Both of these vessels bring blood into the blank of the heart. Britt?
Into the what of the heart?
That's
what
the question.
Like the chamber of the heart?
Yes, which chamber of the heart?
Oh, sorry, the right atrium.
Right, the right waiting room, where it's waiting until it passes through which valve, Rose?
That one's the tricuspid, I believe.
It is indeed the tricuspid. And of course that brings it into, Robert, the only remaining chamber of the heart.
The something ventricle.
The right ventricle?
Right.
There we go. There's only left or right. This pumps blood through, let's see, we'll go back to Britt, then through what valve?
The pulmonary artery? No.
Well, if we're going into the pulmonary arteries,
the valve,
it must go through which valve?
Pulmonary valve?
There you go. And I guess we don't have to ask Rose where they go because we know that now. Instead, what we saddle her with? Now the blood passes through the same series of vessels as before, only this time in which body part?
The lungs? The brain.
This is for Rose. The brain.
Oh, sorry. Lungs.
Sorry. The lungs, exactly. At last passing through the blank and blank veins, Robert? A little tricky.
Yeah. I was doing well until this.
That's all. That means you got further than you did last time. Have we all, in fact. So, if we're coming back from the lungs, you might call those veins.
The back from the lung veins?
That's a good idea. Actually, if you could say that in Latin, you'd be cooking.
Is that the
again.
brachiocephalic trunk?
As far as I know, no.
What?
It's one of the things on this diagram.
The brachiocephalic. No, it would not be that.
Let me see.
So we went through here's your clue, Robert. We went out through the pulmonary valve into the pulmonary arteries, and now we're coming back through which veins?
The pulmonary veins.
Try that one, right. And of course, there will be a left and a right because you have a left and a right lung.
Okay.
And of course, then, Britt, just bring us back where we started. What chamber of the heart did we go into?
The left atrium.
The left atrium, right. And then, let's see, Rose, it goes through your favorite valve, which is
the bicuspid or mitral valve.
Exactly. I don't know what your favorite valve is. I just made that up. But you were right.
No.
Okay, very good. Well, okay, I'm making up now for all those times that we stayed late. It is 15 minutes after. Robert, you'll be early for your next class, and we'll be on time for our rally, so...
Don't say 5, right?
Oh, good. Why do we... Oh, well, that's all right. But we are finished with what we have to do, so I'm not going to make you sit here for 20 minutes. No assignment over the weekend. We'll pick up with Lesson 11 on Tuesday and play the final Review Jeopardy on next Friday.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, we'll have Super Jeopardy the Friday after that.
Super Jeopardy!
Okay.
Super Jeopardy.
Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next Tuesday.
Thank you. Have a nice weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
See ya.